Generic greetings! In the previous episode I asked what would you like to do with Genericsville. It's grown up from a small traffic jam to a colossal pile-up and absolute gridlock, which is, you know, like pretty much an achievement when it comes to city skylines. If the entire city stops working because there's too much traffic, then you know you've made it. Either way, I asked what would you like to do? Would you like to continue or would you like to end it there? And it was overwhelmingly a vote for continue on, so that's exactly what we are going to do. In the previous episode's building, we managed to place this stadium here. Now actually, since I recorded that, there's actually been a new DLC, which is to do with European stadiums and such. I haven't got it because I don't really do the footballs or enjoy the footballs or have any interest at all in the footballs and the sporters, and you do the thing and they win the points, and no, it's not for me. Yay, go team, as far as I'm aware. But that's pretty much it. So we're not going to be doing that, but we did get that stadium put in. As you can see, we've got a lot of commercial around here, a lot of hotels and things like that. And we also, if we go down to this part here, we can see we've got some cargo docks as well, which is very, very nice. What we want to do is expand over to this side. What I'm going to do actually is when the sun comes up, I could change it manually, I know, but either way, when the sun comes up, I'm going to probably put a little bit more residential around here if I can. And this side, I'll put a bit more commercial up this front end. And then the back here, when I actually get around to doing it, will end up becoming some offices and such, because I think we need some more offices and things like that. So I thought around there would be a good idea. We also want to expand onto this side. As you can see, no, you can't see because you can't see it all because there's no light at all. But anyway. This area here, you can see the sun's starting to actually come up now. Very, very nice. Yeah, so we're going to be adding a nice little area around here. Essentially, it's the opposite of Riverside, so the same sort of thing all the way along here. There has been a couple of suggestions to move these are our cargo harbours, over to this side, and I don't think it's a bad idea. I just don't really want to delete more things, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, what else did I want to check out? Yes, I wanted to check out our, not garbage, it was the pollution, which is that button there. Pollution is coming from here, and then going out here. Sorry, it's coming out there and then going through this port, which is not good. So maybe it's best if we put it around there. I don't know, but we'll have to delete these ones. We might have to change that as we go later on. So there is some commercial problems, so we're going to resolve that by, well, simply adding more commercial, I think. So we'll just essentially assign all of this as commercial. Obviously, we did some traffic things last episode. We also sorted out some more. Why don't I just use the clicky, clicky, draggy, draggy one and that one there and just say all of that's commercial? There you go. All this is commercial and offices are going to be. That's what it's going to be, essentially. And there we go. So, yeah, we did some of that. We managed to go around and put some more traffic in. We also did some transport stuff. If we go over to our buses, we can see that we do have a bus that goes all the way to this route here. But I think we do want to add one, and we want to drag that over to, hang on, over to there, and then another one in there. Okay, there we are. So we have different stops now, just so it goes all the way back here. Obviously, we haven't got a metro station, and it might be a good idea to add that in, maybe around about this area. Probably best to do that while we are here. In terms of money, we are okay, and then, oh look, we've just got some wealthy investors. There we go, very, very nice. Oh, good grief. Right, so let's just put this thing in here. This is going to be our metro station. And curvy round. And actually, we want to curve it like that. There you go, it's a bit curvy. And then, from this, the link, we want to say there and add a stop. Job done. Easy. Excellent. We also have a cargo hub, which is something I haven't got. It's a railway line, essentially. It adds a railway, but there's nowhere we can place it. I mean, the nearest sea area is over that side, and our rail line is, our rail network's in the center and goes out to there. So unless we can expand onto that border, which is possible there, we can't actually have that one. Although we might expand that one because we do have the ability to do that. We also did get our slightly bigger city. We got over to, hang on, Colossal City, Nuclear Power Plant, and Cargo Hub, and an extra 2x2. Next one is Metropolis, which you get an airport, planes, another 2x2. Then after that, it's Megalopolis, which is an international airport, monuments, and more 2x2s, and that's pretty much it. And then we'll have to mod it to get more expansion if we get that far. Okay, so over to roadage, standard roadage, I think, and then we're going to do some curvy roads. That's not a curvy road, but it will now become a curvy road once I delete it and redo it. I'll keep this little section that we got, and then we'll go from here, and we'll curvy round, like so, and we're going to curve it round to the stadium. Then what I want to do is from the stadium here, I want to sort of, I'll have to delete that a little bit there, but I want to, from here, do a curvy road that sort of goes a little bit round like that, and then sort of 90 degrees, and then just goes sort of straight up to there. So essentially it goes around the stadium, okay? There we are. And then we need this to connect up. We'll turn off snapping for just a moment here while we connect that road up like so, and then we're going to keep following these lines down. Obviously it's very up and downy, but it's not really a massive problem because it looks like it's altering the land in a way that's not going to cause much of a fuss, which is something I'm happy with. And then that's fine. So we'll just go to straight roads now. That's not straight roads, that one. Then, space is too steep. Okay. We're going to have to find areas where it's not as steep. Probably there. Yeah, I thought something like that. Although, to be fair, it's close to this road, so it sort of is not exactly what I wanted, but we'll do it. And there we go. Right. It says all of the connections. And then all of that, I think, I actually don't know about all of that. Maybe some offices, maybe. Maybe not. We'll wait for the requirement to come in, because you see there's low demand for industry and offices, so we'll see how that one goes. In terms of power, we'll just have a quick look. We can see this is now connected, so I can delete these extra ones here. Something else I mentioned as well is I've got some solar power plants over this area here, as you can see. And I said, you know, the way it works is that these shine into there and then you boil water and blah blah. Someone said actually that could be salt and you get molten salt, although that'd be quite hot. Also, it does say it's got battery storage as well. So essentially it's the game's way of saying, you know what, we're just going to produce it all year round, you know, day and night, it doesn't matter. Sun, it doesn't matter, we're just going to give you a generic output throughout the day and night, which is fine with me. You know, I'll take plus 10 generic units of energy production a day and night with the solar power plant, fine. Okay, so over this side here, obviously we've got a very easy access to this site because we do have a highway. Okay, so that's good, but the problem with this highway is if you wanted to go over there from this area, how are you going to get across? Well, it wouldn't exactly be great if we could only take the highway, because you would have to come from this road all the way along, up that road, curvy road, all the way along here, all the way along here, all the way along here, onto the highway, and then follow it that way. So, it's a little bit of a detour, isn't it? So, perhaps it would be best if we just go to a 6-lane road. Like, hang on, 6-lane road, like so. And then we'll build a bridge. And what we'll do, from here, we will go up, like that. And then we will... Can we curve it round? Can you curve a bridge? It looks like you can curve a bridge, and it's actually higher than the highway, which is excellent. So that's something I want to... Do I need it higher than the highway? I don't really need it higher than the highway. I'm not a big fan of that curvy... I mean, it looks okay. A curvy road, but it looks more like a dam. It doesn't really make much sense. So what I'll do, I'll delete that. I'll go to the end. Like... Well, straight road. Actually, no. Do we curve it first and then go straight across? That'd be better. So, up there. Up say to sort of 20... I think 12 meters would be fine. No, nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough. Delete that. We have to get this right. It's not just me being pedantic for no reason like normal. It is actually important that we get this done correctly. About there. And then straight road, which will be height of 12 meters that side. Is that correct? Nope, because that is straight. Yep, that's about right. And we want it about parallel. And that's exactly 180 degrees up the top there. Well, with a little bit of plus and change there. And there you go. Lovely bridge straight across. Excellent. Right, that's pretty much what we wanted. And we'll do another straight piece to about there, perhaps. And then that's where we'll start the standard roads from there. So, what I mean by standard roads is essentially we're going to do this and curve it round and curve it round and we'll essentially make Riverside 2 the Riversiding. Because that's how sequels work, thanks to Die Hard 2, Die Hard with a Vengeance, who pretty much made sure that every film that was either serious or even just being a parody or someone just taking the piss on the internet like myself would always use that sort of nomenclature. That's what it is. It's just Die Hard sequel to the sequeling. Let's go for a 12-meter road and straight road. And will that be okay? Nope, that does clip through. Okay, we can't have that then. Even though it does function, I do not like the idea of it. I don't like the idea of it sort of weirdly going through and clipping through. I don't like that at all. So we're going to do that and that and go up to 24 meters. It'll curve right round. And then straight road at 90 degrees. I will have to tilt it down. Yes, actually that's too little, and that's about right, maybe. About there. Straight as it's going to be. Now, whether or not this thing can fit underneath it, we will find out. Okay. Okay. And... well, it's close, but it fit under, so I think we're about right there. That's reet. Okay, so... what do we need to do now? Well, we will just continue expanding along here. Excellent. So... oh, hang on. This is problematic. That's still in the sky. We do not want that. We want it on the ground. So, standard road to there, but we'll go down. Like so. And that should be on the... it is on the ground, but only just. And then what we'll do, curvy road. And curve round like so. And essentially just go along here. See, I know a lot of people get very critical on a lot of the builds and stuff, and like why you do certain things or why certain things haven't been done. I'm a bit more relaxed when I play things like Prison Architect, for example. I tend to be very pedantic. Like, everything has to be in an exact place. This needs to be done, that needs to be done, this needs to be rotated in a certain way. The game is so large, so expansive, that if you play it like that, it does take quite a while to get anything done, and I prefer to take a more overall view of it and just say, you know what, I like the idea of some sort of riverside town, and then the game takes care of most things anyway, apart from apparently poo that's gathering up in loads of trash. We do have a trash problem there, so we probably need to sort that out at some point. Oh well, we will do at some point, I'm sure. So we will change the time of day so we can actually see what we're doing. That'll be about right. Job done. I don't know if changing the time of day alters heating. That's something that I did. I sorted heating out. If we go over to... where is heating? One of these ones. It'll probably look like a little warm symbol, whichever that is. Let's actually look at approval. Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty good happiness, actually. Health... wind, pollution, fire safety, noise. I don't want to click on noise. It's like, yes, you want noise? We got lots of noise all the way around here. Land value. Apparently I haven't clicked on half of these, but I'm sure I have. Heating! There it is, heating. So, yeah, you can see that heating availability. If I change the time of day to nighttime, yeah, you can see heating goes up and down, actually. So that's at night. 86 at night, and then in daytime, does it change? Don't know. Oh well, I don't care either. I do care, but not really. A little bit. Okay, so expand this down. Another Riverside bit. Obviously parodying. Parodying? No, copying the other side. Slight issue now. You can see that we're not going to be able to get across. Or we'll have to get across somewhere. So, we need a bridge. And pretty much going to be there. So, straight road. This is going to be a bit of a traffic jam place, I'm sure. Now, we don't really need to worry too much about this one because... Hang on, has that got traffic lights? Oh, it's got traffic lights. Wow, look at all that. Oh my good grief. I think we need to put more buses on. Oh my good grief. Right, so yeah, they're waiting for the bus. Why have we not got more buses on? Busing. Okay, that's quite insane. That's a lot of citizens, a lot of buses. What? How many buses can we have? That's bus lane 1. How many does it put on? Right, where is the passengers? It says that one. It's that one there. So where's the bus? Where is the bus? It's not there, is it? Nope, it's a bus lane. I don't know where the bus is. Either way, do you see how many people were there? They're still there. Look at the people waiting at that bus. Let me just go to remove traffic lights because traffic lights are the devil. Where's this bus? Hang on, here's a bus. Let's see how many people get on. Oh, there's loads of buses. Hi. Oh yeah, just plough through school children. Nice one, yeah. And nobody's getting on. Cool. They just okay. Apparently there's like some sort of special bus that's going to be coming along at some point, and they just want to see it. They're just like, well, I know you can get train spotters, but I don't know what the version of bus spotter is. Do you get coach spotters? I didn't think you would, but you know, being wrong. So we have all of this expanded to this side, which doesn't actually do anything. Oh yes, we actually are going to connect up this thing here, but we're going to have to do something a bit different because we're going to connect it up like so, right? Obviously, we will change the traffic lights, but what we want to do, this thing here, we need to change it so only pedestrian roads and road maintenance depot. We actually haven't got one of these. I didn't even know it existed. Oh. Right. Well, you can go there then, can't it? Cool. Right. Hopefully road maintenance will be good. Maybe we should put some elsewhere because we don't have any. Yeah, because I didn't realise they existed. Oops. That's interesting. Right, we'll put some road maintenance stuff in then. And over here as well. Space already occupied. Space already occupied. Slope too steep. There we go. We'll need some down here as well, but that could be a future us problem. I'll put it just behind the stadium. You're never going to see it. Ooh, it's a lot of traffic coming down here, isn't it? Let's not look at the traffic thing. We'll just cry. We'll just cry every time. Okay, so we need to change this so only certain traffic can come along here. Because if we connect this up, there's going to be a lot of traffic going around. Actually, I don't even think we can connect it up looking at the angle. Let's see what we can do. We'd have to, like, go right along and in. Then we'd have to curve it round or something, wouldn't we? Like that. Yeah, and it's just gonna have to, it's gonna take so... It's gonna be interesting, this one. Connect it up like that. Proper little detour road, that, isn't it? Space already occupied. It's occupied by a park. Damn it. Yeah. I have to delete that bit of road. Not too much of a problem. There we go. There's a road that goes around. And because we place more road, we can easily do that. Hang on. There we go. More commercial. Okay. So, out of water in places, which is understandable. We haven't actually connected any of these, but we will. We will. Right now, in fact. There you go. Done what I said. It's all connected up. Most excellent. Dudes and so forth. Water availability is fine. Sewage treatment is... yeah, it's getting treated for the most part. This is out of power, which is interesting. It's not that interesting. Actually, it's not interesting at all. It's just a fact, to be honest with you. And the only way to connect it up is probably doing that. I just got an achievement, speed up. Cool. I'm really happy. Don't know what it is. Like that. And that should connect that up. Yes. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Excellent. Okay. The chirper is blabbering on. Thanks, Mayor, for supporting the timber industry. A huge step towards greener tomorrow. These are slowly getting like people working. And look, all of these, you can see they've got uneducated 2 out of 12. 0 jobs available, though, because they've got 2 highly educated, 8 well educated. So there's a lot of people working in these. It just takes a while, and they are upgrading themselves slowly. So that's why we've not had any demand for industry officers for a long time. It's simply because when we did the spruce works over here, we tried to tell them to upgrade, and every time there's a bit of demand, this sort of fills it up. So yeah, it gets there eventually. That's now full, which is interesting. This one isn't. I'm going to stop emptying that one. I don't need to empty it. Don't know why that one is set to empty. There we are. Okay, so we've got, let me just check, make sure. Let's see what it looks like from the tanker's point of view. Oh, it only just fits under. In fact, I do think that top bit clips on it, but it's not a big problem. It's okay. As long as we don't see it clip through the thing, I'm not too bothered. So there's more stuff around here. Oh my good grief. It's starting to get a bit traffic-y, isn't it? It's getting very, very traffic-y. So what I want to do is I want to connect this thing, this highway, up to here. Now that is going to be a bit of a nightmare. So let's have a quick look at our off-ramps. We do have a couple of off-ramps. And actually, are these on and off ramps? That is the question. That's the best one, but obviously it's never going to fit in there. What we could do is perhaps rotate it that way. Nah, slope is too steep. I'm going to have to do this manually, which is always fun. So, right. We need one on, one off. Essentially, something like that. But not like that, because it's essentially almost Lovecraftian in its tentacleness. I mean, this, in terms of, like, how sprawling and tentacly it is, it's like all them visual novels you get on the Steam front page every other day. It's just, yeah, okay. We should probably leave that. We'll go over to here, and we'll do it manually. Alright, so the work begins. On traffic again. Right, so we need 3-lane highway, which is what these are. And we need an on, and we need an off. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first change the sun, because I am literally God in this game. And not at the game. I'm not good at it. Not God, not good, not even sort of competent. But I do have the power to alter the sun. So we want this to come that way, and then we want it to go up and around and then join up to it. Alright? Alright. So, curvy road. Spur it off, like that. Fairly simple, right? This one, similar sort of deal. Spur it off. Like that. But we'll go up. And then around. Hang on. And then like that. So there's your off. Off, around, join, bosh into there. Okay. An on-ramp will require a bit more effort. It's from... It'll be about there. For bridgey. And then... up. And what we're trying to do is have it... We should have really moved this further along. Okay, let me do that first. It's probably about there. So, along there. And we'll actually have it a curve, not just like take a sharp turn for the worst. Although that might be the inevitability of this thing. But we'll see. And it's just altering it so it joins up properly. Down. It's this land that's causing us an issue. We're just going to chisel a bit of that off for now. And what we'll do, we'll say level. And we'll level that. There we go. That calms the slopes down a little bit, you see. So there and sharpie round. It's not too bad, and then connect up to there. Okay, so come along, off and around into the city. This one come along down into the city. Back on to the highway, in here, and then up to that one. Job done. To come off, it would be to go on to the other one rather. It would be a case of something like that, and then like that. And that. On, off, off. Booyah. Right. So, we will have these connected up. How? I don't know. Probably simply a straight road that goes there and along there. Like that. Then the highway will simply go... Maybe I'll delete... Yes, we can delete that section. Excellent. From there. Damn it, space already occupied. Ooh, I don't like that. Turn snapping up. Hang on, snapping is off. So why is it snapping? Snapping's off, so it's going to snap. Thank you. Thanks for that. What I'll do, I'll delete these. I'll use roads. Use these first. And we'll connect that up to roughly a straight edge. That's now a roughly straight edge. And then we'll use the 6-laner. That one. And curved road. Like that. Right, I've opened a big can of worms. Let's see what traffic uses it, if any. Do we have any traffic lights? We don't. It's all just straight. Oh, we do have some here. So we'll get rid of those. Excellent. So. There's beverages strawberry milkshake. Fat-free as well, it says on the side, which I'm calling BS on a fat-free milkshake. Unless it's just loads of Polish chemicals or something, because it is from Lidl, so you never know what it is, to be honest with you. But it's tasty, so I'm not really complaining. So we've done this here. We've opened up this road, and it doesn't seem to be working. And that might just be because nobody wants to come into the city, which is completely understandable. But it also might take a while for the traffic to filter in. So they'll come along, they're going down that way. This is a one-laner. A one-way. One way, One way. One way. Yeah, that works. This one is all one way. That seems to work. This one is one way and one way. Yeah. As far as I can tell, that is okay. That is legit. Some of these might come this way. No. No, they're not. God, that was some aggressive merging there, wasn't it? So, it is now connected up to the highway. So people can easily access that. So, the city, we haven't really... Oh, never seen that symbol before. Citizens are sick. Ugh. Ugh, disease. Ugh. Right. Oh, yes, because apparently around here is just a horrible place to be. I think it's because there is no real hospital around here. So we're going to place one there. Even though there's one there, it's just because of the way the game works. Apparently there's no water there as well. Why is there no water? That's definitely supplying water. Water availability. Not much. So what we'll do then, because we can, we'll put a water tower there. And for a start, it looks okay. We haven't really got them. I mean, they do actually give you more water. It's something I've just never used, though. For no other reason that I've just forgot about them. Now, let's just put a couple in places. People don't really like them. They're not a big fan of them, but I think it looks okay. Or rather, it has a very American thing about it. Like, I don't look at these and go, "Oh, look, that's from Europe." That, yeah. I say, "Oh, yeah, German water towers. Yeah, I got loads of them." Even though, you know, they do, I'm sure. I mean, you get a lot of them in England. I mean, a lot of them are old Victorian ones and big brick, colossal structures that were used for industry rather than residential. But still. Anyway, not enough educated workers there. I don't understand. These are complaining that there's fire. Let's talk about fire first. The spruce works. Where's the fire station? There's not really a fire station around here near the spruce works, so we should probably resolve that by putting a fire station in. Yes, yeah, these guys are complaining that, oh, there's too skilled workers, we haven't got enough unskilled workers, and the people over here are like, we haven't got enough skilled workers. Don't kick off. Crime as well. Why is it always these things? These little, like, bits of decking with some stupid B&Q plastic furniture plastered on the side. Oh dear. Oh, there's the bus stop again, look. Everyone waiting for the bus. And nobody's turning up. Is it because I've not got enough bus? Bus station. We haven't put a bus station in. It might be idea to put a bus station around here. Although it's big, isn't it? It's very big. There's a bus depot there, and we haven't got one around here. Maybe that actually matters. What's it say? Sends out buses for your bus lanes, build routes for bus lanes, to adjust the number of buses available by raising or lowering the city's public transport budget. Good plan then. So, see if you read helps. Readings is budget. So, in terms of public transport, for buses, we want to increase our budget for buses and essentially add loads more. I know it's going to cost us a bit, but I don't really care because a lot of people use the bus. Nobody uses the tram though. But there we are. Right. So, in terms of taxing, do you reckon we could tax some people again? I mean, we're currently on 12. Could we knock it up to 13%, do you reckon? It always seems to be 12%, they're like, yeah, we're alright with this, yeah, no bother at all, mate. And then you knock it up one and like, oh my god, a 1% increase, riot! It does seem to go that way. But to be fair though, if we put on things like extra installation, which will cost us a lot of money, I think the more stuff you give them in services, the better. So, that's Riverside, which we'll actually need to expand. Expand Riverside. Like that. And, in fact, I'm going to be doing this. It's strange that Riverside has become not just a little part of the city, a little bit extra. It's actually one of the major, if not the major parts of it. Like, we've done a lot around here, but Riverside is just as big as over there. I mean, eventually we're going to get up this mountain somehow. I don't know how. It's going to be a colossal nightmare. But it'll be fun. Hopefully. Finding out just what happens. Actually, we'll cut off that bit there. That bit around there. Right. Job done. So, still crime. Still got a crime. Actually, his Featherstone escaped. Doesn't look like. So, we need to check out our crime. Fire is... It's not too bad now. Even though the spruce works is still pretty much always on fire in this corner. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to put a fire station there. Right. Now that should hopefully resolve the issue. Yes! Result! Right. Crime. How are we doing for crime? Actually, do we not have a... Over here. We have nothing. We don't have any sort of police station around here, which is interesting. So I'm going to put it in a place where I have access to everywhere. We'll put it overlooking here. So, you know, if you get a crim that you... who's really been problematic and stuff, then you could just say, oh, he tripped! Bang, 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 bang. Oh, well, no trial for him. It's like we're in 40k, you know, innocence is no excuse. Bang! Oh, yes, everybody's complaining about the monies. Sorry. Actually, to be fair, only resident... No, it's not just residential. Everybody's complaining about it. Right, we'll turn that down then. We'll knock this down to 12. I don't even know why they give you... I don't know why this option is there. Because if you go over 12%, it's just like, yep, we don't like it. We're going to complain. We're complaining now. It always seems to be the way. Right, we do need some sort of park, because we haven't got one around here. And obviously we're going to have to delete a couple of buildings. But, oh no, just one building should resolve that. Excellent. And we're going to preemptively place a fairly big park in here. Like so. Okay. So, what else? What the hell is that? A bouncy castle park. Why did I not know about this? Bouncy castle park. Oh, even better! We can put it right on the edge. Like that. So, do you want to go on the bouncy castle park? Yeah, we'll go at the bouncy castle park. Yay! Bounce. Bounce too far up and... And I think we'll leave it there. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.